This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on an amazing Taco Tuesday. If you guys are having a taco, put it in the chat. But we have a lot of crazy news to cover today. So if you guys are ready for the zest, you're ready for the education, make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on. We have a lot to cover today, so we're going to get into it. We have a goal of 150 likes and 150 live viewers, so make sure we get after that today. We also, again, make sure you check out our three amazing sponsors. Sorry, my thing's a little off here. Our three amazing sponsors, which are Cake Wallet, Crypto Savings Expert, which if you use code HAVING, I'll put that in the chat, code HAVING, you get 40% off their annual memberships. Code ZESTY gets you 15% off for your monthly. And then you have, I have a 15% off, just 15 off for merch. If you guys want to grab this light, because I know there are people that wanted this light, you can use code 15 off for that. And then we're going to set up some giveaways as well for some memberships for you guys. So we're going to get that figured out, and we'll do that sometime probably this week. But we're going to get after it, and make sure you guys carry the Zest over to Market Cipher and use code ZESTY there for 20% off. Oh, freaking gosh. Oh, gosh. So let's see. I want to say good morning to everybody. B. Rudo says blast off. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. We have Big Rick. Good morning. Nice to see you. Put some taco emojis. We love our taco emojis. We have Randy Alexandra G. My girl. Love Alexandra G. She deserves all the love out there. All the love. We have who else in the chat? We have Bulldog Eric. Good morning. S Dog. Good morning. Black Hat. Good morning. Aquarian. Good morning to you. S Dog. We have Emma, we have David, nice to see you, Joe Harvey, Nash, Craig, nice to see you, Mr. Yee, Oh, Sus. Hi, Sus. Oh, hi, Nash. Shout out to Chump Change for the raid, by the way, and Pocket Change. Everyone was trying to figure out in that stream this morning how to cure my hiccups. I had hiccups for like a good 30, 45 minutes, and it would not go away. It was so bad. Anthony, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. Good morning to you, my friend. Elijah on TikTok, good morning. John Legend, Gary Littlemar, John Foster, say hi to Emma for me. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash, good morning. Jessica, hi, Jessica. Good morning to you. It's been a minute since I've seen you. I'm a Rez, good morning. Mark Smithson, nice to see ya. Oval, what's up? Oh gosh, you guys are so beautiful. James Mrs. Crimson is in the chat. Hello. There's other Crimson. Thank you. She said she's home today after a hell of a concert. Oh my gosh, I hope you had a good time and you jammed out last night. We have more monkey business in the chat. Pocket Changes here now. Nice to see you, Clamar from the Pickle Fam. Where's your leader? Where's your leader, Clamar? We have Helix, Dakota Alt Account. We have Nicholas Pitts. Good morning. Oh, gosh. Oh, Kevin is here. Kevin with the hands, hearts. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Kevin's like the best on TikTok. He's so awesome. Shout out to Yukio and Crimson from X. All right. Guys, listen. My voice, again, is still not 100%, but I am working on it, and that's why I'm sipping coffee throughout the episode. So if you guys, again, could bear with me, that would be awesome. So we're going to get into the show. We have a lot of things to talk about. I have so much news to cover. It's actually ridiculous. But before we get into that, guys, we have a goal of 16,145 subscribers. That's only 8 off from where we're at now. So if you guys could like, sub, and share, that would be beautiful. We could cue some piano Matty B for that.
Why don't you like?
All right, guys, let's get into the show. Oh, gosh, Kevin, you're killing me. 100% goal reached on TikTok. Thank you. Oh, gosh, Kevin, you're killing me. Thank you so much. Hi, Tyrell. Listen, guys, we have a lot going on. Bitcoin's kind of taking a mini dip today. She had a run up yesterday. We had a high of around 72.8, which was around $1,000 off of our all-time high. So, we'll see what happens now. Now that Bitcoin is kind of cooling off just a little bit, I think this is just what happens. It's a crab top, and I'm not mad about it because it's giving everyone a little bit of a breather to kind of see what they want to do. Are they taking profits right off of all-time highs and maybe breaking even from when people might have shorted shorted in. Not shorted in. I was reading the chat. When people might have FOMO again last bull market, and now they're kind of breaking even. So again, are people going to break even and take their profits, or are they going to hodl on? Nonetheless, we do have a few things going on with crypto.com. Crypto.com is actually the first operational exchange, basically, in Dubai to use their fiat currency. So we know that a lot of things go on in Dubai. There's a lot of people that are getting approved for various things. But Crypto.com is the first crypto exchange, global crypto exchange, to get that operational approval from the virtual assets regulator in Dubai. And this is pretty wild because, again, Dubai, they're very welcoming to crypto, yet I'm surprised that Crypto.com is number one, though I could see it now that Binance is having a few issues everywhere. Crypto.com's Dubai entity, CRODAX Middle East FZE, that's a long name there, secured a full operational approval from Dubai's VARA, Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority, making it the first exchange to be able to operate with the fiat currency in the UAE. The operational approval granted by VARA allows their successful fulfillment of pre-operational conditions outlined in their virtual asset service provider license awarded to CRODAX Middle East FZE back in November of 2023. They said this is their next step to introduce its exchange for institutional investors. It will cater institutional clients and qualified retail investors with services including spot trading, staking, and OTC offerings. Eric Anziani, who is the president and COO at Crypto.com, said being the first global crypto operator within the fiat sector, because again, no other exchange has that right now, in the UAE is significant and reflects their dedication to working closely with the regulators to advance the industry responsibly. Obviously, people have echoed the same statements. Crypto.com was founded in Hong Kong, but they do operate out of Singapore. But anything related to Hong Kong is an immediate, almost red flag. However, they are operating in Singapore, so I can't come at them too much. But it is, I wonder how much government involvement from Hong Kong is in Crypto.com. That's like the only thing I'm curious about. Other than that, I really haven't had any problems with Crypto.com. I know last bull market, they tried to release a few NFTs. They didn't really work out too well, but it is what it is, and everyone tries for everything. But this is something that I thought was pretty significant within the exchange space. And like I said, we have a lot of FUD coming through the wire. So we're going to cover some FUD today because obviously that's what people are talking about. At the same time, this is all absolute it was an absolute bleepity bleep. Hi, BGT. Thank you guys for the roses. Also, who's this? Robert Knight sent a $2 super chat, and it says it's a little chair that says on set. Oh my God, that is so cute. Thank you. I appreciate that, Robert Knight. Oh, that's so sweet. All right, let's see what else is next. I'm gonna upgrade this desk. That's better. Okay, guys, we have Solana as our friend Jim Cramer likes to call it, Solana. But we do have Solana that has a lot of operational faults. The fact that 75% of transactions are failing is a huge red flag and something that I've warned people about since basically Solana came out and it was first down. And again, this is about a dozen times Solana has been down. 75% of transactions are not going through. And that's why I tell people, if you guys have money on Solana, if you guys have medical records, you have real estate deeds, you have money on Solana, and you have to go and use these medical records or real estate deeds or do something, and you can't do it, that is something that you cannot rely on, in my opinion. Now, of course, it's never financial advice, but think about it. If all these transactions are failing on Solana, that's why the price is where it is. It's $174 right now, Solana. Had a little high recently, a local high of around $208. Guys, obviously Solana price is not moving because the volume is not there since people cannot use the darn network. If they can't buy, they can't sell, then where's the pressure on the market? On top of that, it's affecting the whole Solana ecosystem because a bunch of projects that include, right here, are pushing back their launches. Again, this includes projects like SuitUp, Dogecoin, and Solana staking rewards platform Surge Finance. We know a lot of people laid out their plans to address the concerns. Now, what gets me all up in my feels here, is that they're talking about transaction failures. And what do we always go back to? The Solana devs having to fix it. Why do we have a network where we have to rely on the devs to go fix it? This is why Bitcoin, this is why Litecoin, and all of these other blockchains that do not have issues like this, because the Solana developers, it's not like they're going to fix it right here, right now. Oh no, according to this article, it says the developers are working on a fix by April 15th. It is April 9th. So you're telling me another 6 days that there might be a fix? Oh, please. And why is Solana not dumping? Of course, because people cannot move their money. And two, because it's a VC coin. And all of these rich people have their foot in the door here. And especially FTX. Oh boy, did everyone forget about the millions of dollars of Solana that FTX has been staking for annual returns? When are they going to dump that on your heads too? 6 days until they might have a fix. And that's not even guaranteed. So to me, I am not a fan of Solana whatsoever, as I've been saying for a very long time. And I will say it again, there are great projects on Solana. I have played games that are on Solana that are just freaking amazing. But the fact that it's on a blockchain that you cannot rely on, that is a red flag. And that is something that's not crypto. If it's this centralized, if it's this much of an issue, it is not considered cryptocurrency to me. It is too centralized and it is not doing its job as it's supposed to. Again, yeah, BGT has a point there that the meme coins are keeping Sol propped up as well because all these degens are on Solana trading these meme coins. But again, 75% of these transactions are not going through. So what are they really trading at this point? I don't know. It just frustrates me. But, you know, people try to throw it in my face. Solana is about $200, Randy, I don't give a flying poop what freaking price it is. I care about the reliability of the darn network. And for that reason, I'm out, as the sharks will say on Shark Tank. And Kevin O'Leary, who's another freaking shyster out there with the FTX debacle, that he's a paid actor for FTX, but he was an investor at the same time, all involved in the Solana BS, but it's fine. Swash wrote in the chat, Solana equals sometimes online. That's funny. That's funny. It is what it is, though. I don't tell you guys what to do and things like that. If you want to buy, sell, do whatever you want, Solana, that's not my freaking business, is it now? Absolutely not. I just give you the optics, and I give you the reality of the situation, and that's what I'll always continue to do. I think you guys like that for that reason about. I see that in the chat a lot. You guys are fun. You guys are freaking fun. Hi, Shark. Said you tell him, freaking go off, man. Freaking go off. All right, let's continue on our way because we're making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and she's homebound. Oh boy, speaking of homebound, that might have been a really bad joke. Because speaking of homebound, making our way downtown, we're walking fast, face past being homebound. Unfortunately, a Binance executive is maybe not going to be homebound as they are being detained in Nigeria by the authorities over money laundering charges, which this Nigerian executive pleaded not guilty to. There were two Binance executives that flew into Nigeria to have a chat with the government over Binance, saying that there were $26 billion of untraceable funds. The government wanted a few billion for themselves. And again, this person has no decision-making power at Binance, yet they're still detained. One person left and somehow escaped the country, which is a little bit sus to me. However, we still have an American citizen that's being detained in Nigeria without really any charge being brought against them. And it seems as though they're making up these charges just to make Binance look bad and to scare people within their own country, saying, oh, our currency is falling, so anyone who challenges that and gives people another opportunity to get money that belongs to them and have purchasing power is going to be arrested for no reason. I've been saying this since they were detained the first time. The person that's an American citizen, again, has no decision making at Binance, yet is being detained against their will. Our government has not done a single thing about it. As the United States, shouldn't we go to that country, Nigeria, and say, hey, you have one of our citizens, we want them back, especially because there is nothing wrong that was done here? That doesn't make sense. And obviously, these Binance executives are pleading with the United States to get some answers here. So we have a trial that's going to happen, and there's going to be a bail that can be requested until April 18th. The head of Binance's financial crime compliance was detained back in February, and it says that one of them, of course, escaped custody there, but the other one is still facing all of these charges. So they pled not guilty to 5 counts, including one alleging that he and the other executive, along with Binance, used the exchange to, quote, unlawfully negotiate foreign exchange rates in Nigeria, and you thereby committed an offense contrary to and punishable under their section of their Foreign Exchange Act. Now, I went and did a little bit of a deeper dive here because I was a little confused at the thought process that, again, this person has no decision making over at Binance, yet they're still being scrutinized. Why is that? And it's because the Nigerian government seems to just make whatever they want up, which should be a crime in itself internationally. Among all these other countries, they should be getting called out for this. So the Federal High Court said something very interesting. I want to read this straight to you. So, again, they're talking about these charges that we just read about. Scrolling down, right? So we have what transpired last week. The lawyer for the Binance executive said that this should not be essentially his problem and that his client is not an executive of Binance and doesn't reside in Nigeria to qualify as an agent for Binance. He said the first defendant, Binance, has no physical footprint in Nigeria and does not have an agent in the country. I urge my lord discountenance to submission of the EFCC and adjourn so that they could effect service on Binance. But the EFCC counsel maintained that though there is no physical presence of Binance in Nigeria, this one representative is the cryptocurrencies platform agent in the country. This defendant is the only agent of Binance in Nigeria, and he qualifies to be an agent. So there is no physical Binance entity in Nigeria. So technically there are no Nigerian agents. But because they sent this person for a meeting and he went to Nigeria, entered the country, all of a sudden he's an agent for Binance in Nigeria? No, it just goes to show that they're making things up. And on top of that, it's corrupt because why, again, isn't the United States government saying, hey, guys, Nigerian government, knock, knock, bro, we need our citizen back because they didn't do anything wrong and it makes no sense that you're pressing charges against them. The fact that this is a crypto person says it all. Binance themselves, obviously, and I agree, are deeply disappointed about the ongoing detention of their executive in Nigeria. They said, I am begging the American government to do anything to get them out. And I am imploring the Nigerian government to realize that they are holding a completely innocent man. They can still do the right thing and release him while they negotiate with the actual decision makers at Binance for a solution to the issues which they are facing. This is the wife of the detainee. A Binance spokesperson told Blockworks the company is deeply disappointed that Tigran, who has no decision-making power in the company, continues to be detained. This person has been dedicated to the public service and fighting crime for most of his life, and these charges against him are meritless. U.S. government, people that are supposed to represent freedom and democracy, why are you letting someone get locked up for no reason? Don't you see the American government doesn't care about their citizens? And of course, if it was someone else that was pushing a political agenda, like we've seen in the past, where they get saved from the other country in exchange for the United States giving them criminals in return, don't we remember that? Because that was a political agenda. But because it's a crypto person and they're from Binance, oh, gee whiz, they get nothing. They get no attention. The government's like, who, what? Who's doing what? Who's where? Exactly. That to me is absolutely outrageous. And it shows the corruption in Nigeria and the United States. Where are congressmen and women? Where are the people in the Senate? Why are they not calling this out? Why are people not making this a bigger deal? Because it is one. But we've seen also, other men get locked up for literally charges in other countries brought against them for no reason. And we saw the American embassy did nothing for them. Nothing. Discarded them like they were trash. Yeah, Nigeria went after the first person they could find. And that's so unfortunate that one person escaped, the other one gets to sit there. And imagine just showing up for a meeting. And now you never get to go home and leave. That's ridiculous. And your own country doesn't even fight for you because it's not what they want. That's a joke. Where's our freedom? Where's the democracy? Where's fighting for our citizens and putting us first? Obviously, we know that's not the case anymore in America. They put everyone else first. So that's horrible. Exactly, it's the wrong agenda. It's not the agenda. It's not the agenda they want. So that's pretty much it. It's horrible. It gets me very sad. Okay. More FUD, because this counts as FUD to me, because again, this is a narrative that they're trying to spew. I hope that you guys are smashing the like, subscribing, and sharing this out with friends as we continue on our journey here. Because we do have a Filecoin liquid staking platform that claims that their team members are under investigation by the Chinese police. Now, this is something that I find very odd. So if you guys are in Filecoin, then you guys got to look at this. The staking platform, STFIL, believes some of its team members are under investigation by the Chinese police. We don't really go too deep into this here. It just says that there's under 40 million in TVL and that its core tech team are being investigated and their lawyers have been hired to provide assistance to the individuals, and that there were tokens that were moved to an unknown external address last week while some team members were under detention. I really haven't heard anything about this, so I'm very surprised. But I wonder if these are American citizens, and I wonder if what the Chinese government really has on them, if anything. Shout out to Tony Call for the heart me. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. So let's go over to another piece of FUD, which is Bitmex. So Bitmex is very interesting because it's another example of the United States kind of coming after people that don't even live in this country. Now, I kind of understand where they're coming from, and it's a stretch that the government is coming after a British citizen, the Bitmex co-founder. Now, they're coming after a British guy. However, he did operate within the United States, so you could say that they had some jurisdiction, but again, not really. I don't know. So it says that obviously he had God access to the trading desk, which also makes it funny because we know SBF and all of his boys had a lot more access than we thought to the exchange. But let's just come after this Bitmex guy. So crypto exchange Bitmex co-founder Ben Dello is set to face a class action lawsuit from exchange users after a U.S. federal judge determines he was key to an alleged price manipulation plot. He's a British citizen. He asked to dismiss the suit last May, claiming that the U.S. has no jurisdiction over him. But New York District Court Judge Andrew Carter shot that down in an order that was signed on April 3rd and published yesterday on the 8th, saying plaintiffs have sufficiently alleged that Dello has purposely availed himself on the benefits of the forum. The order states that he was central to alleged manipulation and conceived of and designed a liquidation system allowing Bitmex to profit from manipulation. They're saying that all of these people from Bitmex had got access and they used customer information to determine which market moves would liquidate the highest number of users, which would net the exchange a profit and would conduct trades to make that happen. They revealed that in April 2018, the exchange claimed that they had, what the hell? What the? Sorry, guys, what was that? So they said that the judge wrote the role of the exchange, the CEO, the co-founder, said that he would approve key financial trading decisions, and he personally traded on the platform and benefited from these unfair advantages. He was sentenced to 30 months probation in June of 2022 after pleading guilty to the violation of the Bank Secrecy Act. Now, this is someone that, again, does not live in the United States, but he did have an operational exchange here. So I'm curious as to why maybe we're not hearing so much about international agencies coming after Bitmex versus the United States, which wants to come after everybody internationally. So it's just a little bit something that rocks me a little bit, rocks my world. Why are we coming after all these people that don't even live in the United States? Shouldn't we let these people that they actually have jurisdiction over take care of it? But that's just proof of the United States government trying to control the entire world. They want to regulate everybody. And it makes sense because even Tornado Cash, all these people like that weren't even from this country are just getting held accountable for things that aren't even in their control. But if this guy was doing something bad, if he was, you know, in the US doing all these things on Bitmex, and he should be held responsible for it. I will agree with that. But again, he's not a U.S. citizen, so this is where it kind of is a weird gray area. The U.S. Treasury is one fat gray area, man. It is actually pretty ridiculous. The U.S. Treasury is embarrassing. I think the whole U.S. government is kind of embarrassing, in my opinion, because it's the lack of integrity. It's the lack of innovation. It's the lack of acknowledgement of the actual system that they're propagating, which is TradFi, versus DeFi that actually really poses benefits to society versus cash that really doesn't do that. So I'm going to clarify some things for you because, again, I told you FUD was coming through the pipeline. FUD will always come through the pipeline. So the U.S. Treasury, they're calling on Congress for, quote, necessary tools to fight crypto illicit financing. What are you talking about? Because, of course, there's bad actors in crypto, but there's way more bad actors in traditional finance. It's funny because the U.S. Treasury even said that themselves. First, let's talk about the FUD that they're trying to spread right now. You have the U.S. Treasury Deputy Secretary Adewale, who's urged Congress to take action to provide the government with, quote, necessary tools to combat illicit finance tied to crypto. He said that the terrorist groups have been trying to take advantage of crypto over the past few years, according to his written testimony for Senate banking. For example, 5 years ago, Al-Qaeda and affiliated terrorist groups largely based out of Syria operated a Bitcoin money laundering network using social media platforms to solicit crypto donations. He continued that the agency's bottlenecks lies in the fact that bad actors are increasingly finding ways to hide their identity using resources in virtual currencies. He added that Russia, this is so dumb, has increasingly turned to alternative payment mechanisms, including stables, to try to circumvent our sanctions and continue to finance its war machine. Let me just point out how absolutely dumb this sounds. Now, I'm not trying to, sound whatever and angry and but it actually sounds really dumb. And the reason is because the U.S. government has continuously been hypocritical. They constantly contradict themselves, where we know that there's a lot of illicit financing that happens within the traditional financial system to the point where it's actually inconceivable. The fact that they're saying that all of these groups like Al-Qaeda, Russia, Hamas, and all these people are using crypto, and let's not forget Liz Warren saying that North Korea is using crypto to fund their nuclear bombs. Like, there is zero, and when I say zero, I mean zero proof of any of that happening. So how can you say it? How can you say that all these things are being used for all this illicit financing, yet I haven't seen one address? I haven't seen one name or face of a person that has cashed out at these exchanges that are supposedly assisting with this illicit financial activity. Where is the proof? Because as far as I'm concerned, there is none. Chainalysis even said that crypto money laundering dropped 30% from 2022 to 2023. In addition, let's not forget the Treasury said themselves back in February, literally not long ago, and said that crypto use in money laundering is far below cash, saying cash, not crypto, is a go-to laundering method for criminals. So, U.S. Treasury, 1 month, you say cash is king for illicit activity, yet you go and say crypto is funding all these terrorists. Who's really funding them? We know and other countries know, which is why the media here blocks everything, is because other countries talk about the United States funds everything. And they play both sides. So no matter who wins, the United States wins. And that makes us look so bad. It makes Americans look bad because we're living our lives day to day, not even knowing what they're doing. Except if you follow this channel, then obviously we know. But the US dollar is king for illicit activity, not crypto. So it goes to show that these people are
hucksters, frauds.
Because the fact that they cannot acknowledge that they are the problem versus crypto, because let's not forget all the cash that gets smuggled. Let's not forget Senator Robert Menendez, who's still talking about how bad crypto is and how great the banks are. Well, he accepted bribes in gold, mortgage payments, and cash, and giving our secrets of the U.S. to the Egyptian government. So what is bad? Because we can't see any of that. None of that is transparent. But crypto is, which is why we know how much money laundering there is. So they're going to use every tool possible for crypto money laundering. But why can't they apply nearly the same amount to their own system? When we know all these bankers are buying gosh knows what with money.
$10 from Doge. No chance the US will help Binance out of this situation even if the captive is an American. It only aids them in their goals to suppress crypto. I wouldn't doubt if the US paid Nigeria to hold him.
Listen, I didn't want to say it, but you did, so thank you for that, Digi. I 100% agree with you because it's absolutely embarrassing what this government is like. That 1 week they're like, yeah, cash is actually the issue, but then next month they're like, oh yeah, well, crypto's bad. But we also have this narrative we're trying to push and suppressing crypto so we can prop up the dollar, which I'm sorry to break it to you, you old people that run our government. The dollar is dying physically in our country. We don't really see physical cash anymore. The purchasing power is going down. People transact digitally. And de-dollarization is a global movement where none of these countries respect us and they don't want to use our currency. So wait until it absolutely implodes and you leave the American people with nothing, which again is really what they want. Leave us with nothing, give us UBI, give us a CBDC, and they just rug pull all of us. We are not standing for that, and this is why we're in crypto, because we want transparency. We want to be in control of our money. We want to be our own bank and not be devalued every single day like we are in this current system. I do not stand for it. I want transparency. I don't want to deal with these people that are spreading lies, and this is why they do not tweet these people, because they know they would get community noted right off the bat. Like I said, it's embarrassing. And we should have a country, a government that has younger people in it, one. And two, people that are here for innovation. We used to be the innovative country. We used to lead all these revolutions. Now, who are we? We're just sitting ducks that are waiting for it to be told what to do. Oh, government, please tell me what to do. Please tell me about my UBI and how amazing that's going to be. Absolutely not. Well, all these bankers like Jamie Dimon, all of these corrupt people that work with our own government to do all this illicit financing and buy these all illicit things, which we know what they're buying, we know what you're doing. But I can't get too deep into that for the sake of censorship. But we know what they're buying. We know what they're doing. We know what kind of evil people these are. So we're here to stop that. And I'm not here for it. Shout out to Tony in the chat. It's his birthday. Oh, thank you so much for spending your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Tony. Thank you for joining me on your birthday. Printing tether to buy Bitcoin. Bitcoin is absolutely it. Yep. James, nice to see you. Did I see Squid Grow at NFT NYC? I didn't go to the actual conference, but I did see Tina from Squid Grow, so it was always good to see her. But I didn't see the rest of the team, unfortunately. All right. Guys, make sure you guys are smashing the likes. I know people are kind of sleepy today, but we need to smash these likes. We need to get after it. Let's keep sharing the stream out. What I find really ironic about the situation is that, like, we know that we have this crypto crime problem, but Chainalysis, who we know the government has quoted.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Have a great day and please touch GR. Rain tomorrow, smile.
Yes, it is. You are correct. Thank you, Joe Harvey, for that. It is going to rain tomorrow. It's a beautiful day outside, so please, guys, go outside, touch grass. As we know that Chainalysis is a very helpful tool. The government has even quoted it within this whole Treasury debacle of crypto. This is for illicit finance, is it not? Chainalysis is now hiring a former IRS criminal investigation chief, Jim Lee, to join their team, and he's going to advise on certain things like law enforcement and tax agencies, because this is what's important, is we could grab people from TradFi, bring them into DeFi, and collaborate, which is what we really should be doing, instead of the government just slamming crypto and try to eliminate us. Again, not smart. But Chainalysis is because they hired Jim Lee, who, again, is the former chief of IRS Criminal Investigations Unit, according to a memo from the company. The newly created role of global head of capacity building, he will be meeting with regulators, law enforcement, tax agencies, financial institutions, and tell them or advise them on ways to build their capacity to fight crypto crime using the Chainalysis tools. Lee retired from the IRS in March after 3 years as their CI chief and 29 years of total service at the agency. They shut down a bunch of people that apparently were associated with terrorist organizations and the dark net. Chainalysis was set to play a key role within that and said on the website, crypto is the future of finance, which also means it's the future of crime. From Lee, this is what he wrote. He added that each of the cases reflective of the fact that crypto, at least in part, is being used for a wide range of nefarious activity. But by equipping law enforcement agencies, we can ensure that crypto remains as safe as possible. I'm with it. Let's kick out the bad actors and use this technology to our advantage. Freaking yes. The facts are the facts, and Chainalysis picks up them facts. So, yes, we do have bad people, we have bad actors, and illicit activity that goes on in crypto. But we also have a lot more of that happens with cash and TradFi. So this is something that we have to balance out. But I'm here for getting rid of bad actors. Let's squash them all. Let's get them out of here. But there are some governments that are crazy, and central banks that are always crazy, because what is the goal of every central bank in the world? Because even though these countries do not politically align, they do not like each other. It just so happens that all these central banks, including the European Central Bank, are doing wholesale and retail CBDC trials with tokenized securities, and Clearstream is joining the ECB in that. This is a subsidiary of another Deutsche Börse group, and it's kind of weird because, again, Clearstream has done 18 trillion euros in assets under its custody. They have participated in SWIFT, CBDC, and tokenized asset experiments since 2022. So like I said, CBDC experiments have been going on as early as at least 2017. This does not surprise me. All of these companies and all these central banks, they work with one another, and then they all end up coming together and doing all of these experiments, which again, I do not support. Going into the story, what's happening? Central Securities Depository Clearstream, which is a Deutsche Börse Group subsidiary, is taking part in the ECB trials of a digital euro wholesale CBDC. Clearstream operates in the D7 post-trade platform, the only central securities depository participating in the first phase of their preparatory trials with the ECB. In turn, the German CSD, the Lux CSD, and Luxembourg and an international CSD are a part of this. Clearstream's head of issuer services and new digital markets said in a statement that they're expanding their D7 digital securities infrastructure with DLT components and fostering connections with the main digital payment solutions across the Euro system. They're saying Eurostream will conduct euro-denominated issuances and deliver versus payment DVP transactions across different use cases and payment models. Tests are scheduled for May to November of this year and will use real central bank money as opposed to fake central bank money. And they had their preparatory phase that has been out for a really long time. Also, Banca d'Italia. So all of these Italian banks are in on it. So, like I said, these countries might not politically align. Italy, Australia, China, Hong Kong. Yet, if you really look into everything, every single thing is connected. Every single one. And I've been telling you about this for years now. Just throwing it out there. Tokenization is happening. CBDCs are happening, and especially in the Euro area, they want to make sure you have nothing. You own nothing, and you're happy with it. When we know that's not the truth, and that's not how it's going to work out, they think that you have to rely on the central banks. You have to rely on them, or else it will be utter chaos. Well, I'm sorry to inform you, Christine Lagarde, president of the ECB, you and your central bank money is old and you're cooked, bro. You are cooked. We are done with central bank money. We are done with all of these people telling us what to do. When you want to enact AI within your digital euro, so that way you could geofence everyone and tell everyone what to do, give us UBI, a social credit score, just like China. I'm not doing it. I won't participate in it. And I know that you guys are being aware of this. SWIFT, all these countries, they all politically align. Propaganda. That's all politics are. What they all care about is their pockets. What they all care about is their money. And they want all of it and want us to have none. Which, again, I don't see how that works out for the rest of the world, where they want us all to be their slave. Yet they go to our beaches, they eat at our restaurants, and they wanted to participate in the everyday person culture. So I'm not really sure what their overall end goal is besides world domination. And I'm not here for it. Especially because Christine Lagarde, the ECB, they're tied in with the BIS, the Bank for International Settlements, that control 95% of the global population, which we learned last week. They openly said they're working on a, quote, unified ledger, which is the one world currency. And biblically, the one world currency is basically the end of time. So that's nice. But at the end of the day, we have Bitcoin, we have crypto, and we have a revolution in the place to stop them, because we will not participate in this system. I'm also very shaded by Mastercard. I do not like Mastercard. Listen, we're going to use Mastercard. We use Visa. We use all of these things on a daily basis. So whether we like it or not, these actors are here. Yet these actors don't really care about you. They don't care about eliminating themselves as an intermediary, except when it comes to these things. So Mastercard has been working with the Australian government for a long time now to roll out CBDCs there. Mastercard has this overall goal of world domination, just like everybody else, especially because they really love CBDCs. They even love Consensus, who is the parent company of MetaMask. And MetaMask works with Mastercard, Visa, all for account abstraction, which I do not like. And it's a total trap, because they're saying, oh, just give us your private keys. We'll give you account recovery. We'll make sure you could do your automatic transactions. We'll take care of that. Absolutely not. We will find a better way. We will find a decentralized way to automatically pay our bills. We do not need you. And I say that over and over again. I do not want to share my private keys. I will never share my private keys with you. I will not give up my digital identity that I'm fighting for my rights for. In other words, DeFi firm 1inch is introducing a Web3 debit card in collaboration with Mastercard and banks. So make sure you guys check this out. 1inch is actually pretty useful. With the swapping and everything. It's a DEX aggregator. It's pretty good. They created a Web3 debit card in partnership with crypto card developer banks powered by Mastercard. This will allow users to use their crypto for online and in-person purchases that make cash withdrawals at supported ATMs through seamless crypto to fiat conversion. And Banks' crypto life card is also used by Ledger, which doesn't say much because Ledger is completely corrupted anyway. Large payment networks like Mastercard and Visa have been in the space for a while. Obviously, as I said, Mastercard works with MetaMask. We already have a lot of people who are using the 1inch for swaps, limit orders, and also as a developer portal, according to the co-founder of 1inch. But we also wanted to onboard the man on the street who was holding crypto. So we decided to go with the card because it offers us an additional entry point for new people, those who are more familiar with trad world and using debit card and paying with crypto assets. They're saying that you get to make your own decisions here and you get to be in control of your crypto, and we know the one that's not true. And two, I don't like Mastercard or Visa. But at the end of the day, if you want to take part in the TradFi system, you want to spend your crypto, then I think things like this obviously are very helpful. But at the end of the day, be very, very careful about how much crypto you put on the card and how the custody works, and if you need to withdraw, how long that takes. All of these specific questions you need to know. And you have to know the risk associated with keeping your crypto on anything else besides your own wallet. Cause I eat, sleep, me. Da, 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 da. We have some spicy things going on. Let me see if I could get, is this how you get the market cap? There we go, total, there we go. So we have the crypto market cap that's currently sitting at around $2.5 trillion right now. We have the Ripple CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, who's trying to maybe spur up some bullish momentum in the market and saying that the crypto market cap could double to $5 trillion from the 2.5 by the end of the year.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
$4.99 from Doug Hype TV. Like that zest. Shortcake.
Yes, like the
sparkles.
zest.
Heart.
Smash the freaking likes now. Smash the freaking likes now. Thank you. So he's saying that the crypto market cap could double to $5 trillion by year end. This, I think, was pretty weird, but whatever. I think he's just trying to pump his own bags at the end of the day. But Brad Garlinghouse says, I'm very optimistic. I think the macro trends, apologies. He said, I'm very optimistic. I think the macro trends, the big picture things like ETFs, they're driving for the first time real institutional money. Quote, you're seeing that drives demand, and at the same time, demand is increasing, supply is decreasing. The rate at which Bitcoin will be produced after the halving, which is estimated for the 19th or the 20th, will be from around 6.25 Bitcoin to now 3.125 Bitcoin per block. And he says, despite this and everything going on, we will have some doubling in the crypto market cap, which is a stupid amount of movement. And that means we will have a banger of a bull market at that point. And I'm very excited about it. So I'm ready for the bull market. Brad Garlinghouse, I'm really not a fan of him. I'm not a fan of like Ripple and things. But at the end of the day, he's trying to call for some bullish momentum in the market, which should bring us right into our market recap.
The sound check.
Give me a sound check.
Baby, it's a sound check. I'm gonna check this sweet mic. Why don't you check yourself? Bing bang.
So $5 trillion, I believe it. Listen, I'm with you, man. I would believe it. I wouldn't doubt it. It wouldn't be something that surprises me at all, to be honest. So we have our market recap. Let's get into it. We have a lot of red today, so I can't sing my Sea of Green song, but Ton is in the green today. Ton has been doing really good. Theta, Monero, OV, so some fundamental coins, I guess, are doing pretty good. But mostly, yeah, we have some red in the market, so it's not the best of the zest. I'm going to say it to you. But we do have Bitcoin this morning that's trying to hold on to $70,000. She is struggling. And I told you guys, she's very attracted to her all-time high from 2021, which was that smidge over 69K. We're at 69.7 now. We're kind of trying to hold our resistance of 71.5. specifically 71,464, and we could not hold it. We also retested with the wick yesterday, that 72.3, did not quite make it either. So we're down around 2 3/4%. The VWAP is sharply down, which we want sharp moves to the upside. That momentum, I hope it keeps going. The RSI is kind of choppy right now. She is aiming downward, but we are still in the bullish area, so I have hope here that she might turn around. I wouldn't say bullishly. I'd say neutrally, close above 60K, 69K, obviously 69. Close above 69. Bullishly, test at 71,464. That's ideally the situation here. Let's see. Let's go over to Ethereum. Ethereum is, again, respecting TA, though. Maybe we'll find her support here at around 35.40, 35.30. We have some nice curvature here on the momentum. That's bring the momentum over that zero line, so I'm hoping that we see more of that. The VWAP is flat today, which, again, you guys know I'm not happy about. I hope she moves on up. Money flow is kind of flat. RSI is aiming bearish, but still in bullish, so we could see her turn around.
Thank you.
But we are trending towards this 35.30, and I'm not enjoying it.
You're welcome.
$4.99 from Doug Hype TV. 5 trillion hearts for Randy. Heart, shortcake, sparkles. Let's get the super chats.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, Douglas. So nice to meet Douglas. Thank you. We need membershippery in the chat. Do you guys think that we're going to turn this day around? We're going to close in the green. Put a yes emoji. And if you think we're not going to close in the green, we're going to close in the red. Put a no emoji or a 2. So 1 and yes emoji for green, 2 and no emoji for red. Yeah, so neutrally close above 35.40. And then bearishly look out for that 32.30, but bullishly 39.50. Same levels are in play. Nothing's changing much. And then you have Litecoin. Litecoin is the freaking raccoon. Everybody but it loves Litecoin. Oh, wait, I forgot. Before we get into Litecoin, I wanted to throw this out there for in relation to Ethereum. Thank you to Crypto Savings Expert for this lovely article, by the way. I saw this morning. Etherscan ads identified as wallet drainer. So there's a bunch of fake ads. Obviously, this literal... this is just ridiculous. We have a lot of holders here. We have a lot of fake things going on here with Etherscan. So please make sure if you guys see, if you see, look, multi-chain yield, optimizer, all these fake ads on Etherscan, please make sure you guys are not clicking ads. Make sure you guys are being very, very careful. They're on Google, Twitter, Bing, DuckDuckGo, all targeting those Etherscan users. So if you guys are using Etherscan, please make sure you guys are careful about it. But back to Litecoin. Litecoin's so beautiful. I love Litecoin so much. $84 a ticket, July 24th to the 25th in Nashville, Tennessee, is probably the cheapest crypto conference you'll go to. And it's filled with alpha, meta, zest. So please make sure you guys are attending Litecoin Summit, July 24th to the 25th. I better see you guys there, or else I'm going to get angry. Grr. I'm just kidding. I won't be angry with you, but I would like to see you. It would just warm my heart a little bit if I saw y'all. Just a little bit of this. Litecoin's $97, just trying to hold this $100. I really wish it would hold 100. We have a red dot that's printed here, pulling the momentum down, money flow, VWAP, RSI. So I'm looking to hopefully maintain that $97 support. Bullishly, 102, but bearishly, $91. Don't want it, don't want to see it, but it could be a possibility, so I'm not doubting it. But it seems like the defense is definitely at 97. Doge, oh shoot, Doge. Doge is beautiful. Doge is trying to hold this 19 cents, but she's falling below it a little bit. So we do see that the momentum is still trying to pick up. It's a little flat right now. The VWAP is down. RSI isn't looking too snazzy here on Doge. But I will say, guys, I would like to see more volume come in. The volume just isn't top-notch zesty for me. I want to hold that 19 cents, obviously. But again, the bearish 14 might come into play. But bullishly, 20 cents we need to get through. It's a very heavy resistance at 20 cents. Very heavy resistance. She weighs so much. Hello, Mousa. P over there. How do I use Bitcoin at the store? There's many ways. You could pay with Bitcoin at some places where they have a QR code. You could get a card with an exchange and something like that, and you could pay with crypto. There's a lot of ways to pay with crypto. And also, there's places like Cake Wallet. If you sign up for Cake Wallet, C-A-K-E Wallet, you're able to go on Cake Pay, and online you could buy a prepaid card, so that way you can add it to your Apple Pay. So you could pay with Bitcoin, Litecoin, Monero, I believe, and be able to preload a gift card and add it to your Apple Pay and go and spend it in the stores. Hello, everyone in the chat. Hello, everyone in the chat. I didn't say hello to everybody that's here now because there's so many zesty people here now. Who do we have? We have Jason Hamilton that wants SHIB. Yeah, I'll look at SHIB for you. Hi, Wifey Wick. Alex, hello. Let's look at SHIB. SHIB is down 4.20%. Very zesty number. But same thing kind of applies. We were hoping for a cup and handle, but it really didn't work out. Even though it might... it's still invalid. I think it's invalid now, so I could delete it. But that was where like my head was at. Sometimes I just draw things on charts because like I have thoughts. But anyway, it seems like the defense is coming in at this 24.79. So that's my bear scenario. The bullish scenario is looking to test at 30.87 about. You can add crypto to Apple Pay. That's helpful. Yeah, go to Cake Wallet and look into Cake Pay, and you can buy a prepaid card and add it to your Apple Pay and spend in the stores. Let's see. Team Curls, yes. My hair was very crazy today, so I had to put it up. Hi, Jacob, JBZ. Hello, everyone in the chat. Nice to see you. I'm a Ninja, Andy S. Rocky B is in the chat. Swash. Douglas is here. True. Hello. Chad. What's up? Oh, Sir Wick is here. ENF, Jeff. Hello, everyone. Ken is in the chat. Hi, Ken. More monkey business. Hello, everyone. Flat Smack is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for coming and being so zesty. I appreciate all of y'all. Oh, wait. We had a thing come in. Where is that? Oh, I have the Beholder, a member for 11 months, and said, have they tried turning it off and on again? I don't know what we were talking about before, but that was probably a funny joke at the time, so thank you. And also, Boo Man gave me $5 for a little high five. That's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. It seems like the emojis don't pop up on the screen, but the whatchamacallits do. Like if you write words and things. Sometimes I draw things on charts because I have thoughts. Needs to be on a t-shirt. Well, yeah, sometimes I have thoughts. Like, that's how I could explain. My face is so red. Yeah, sometimes I get thoughts. Like, sometimes I'm looking at a chart. I'm like, it could possibly be this. And I just, like, draw it. And I'm like, all right, maybe we'll come back and we'll see if it works out. Which obviously that one didn't, which is fine. And, you know, everything's about chance, you know, and percentages in the chartery, you know. You guys are so fun. Dumpery says JVZ. You guys like use my lingo and create your own words with it, which is like so awesome though, because this is like the goal. Like that's the goal. You guys are so good. You guys are so funny. Like my face gets so red when I'm talking to you guys in the chat. It's like, we need a merch store. We do have a merch store. We do. But we need to work on it. We definitely need to work on it. I don't know. Where's the merch? I don't know what the command is. There you go. So the merch is right there. If you guys want to look at the merch store, we do have a merch store. It's very zesty. I will say that. Oh, hi, all set. It's the Hipper slang, yes. Oh, Tesla Model Doge is in the chat. Hello, my friend. I love Tesla Model Doge. What a cool dude. What a freaking cool dude. He's like, he's here for his daily zest, as you should. But yeah, we're like getting after it. We have a lot of merch. We have things on there. Obviously, like it's missteencryptonized. So we do need to kind of step it up with, you know, the Randi Hipper-y. So the Randi Hipper-y, I think we're going to have to zest that up. Yeah, he said we have to zest up the merch store. I agree. It's like we don't have enough time in the day, man. But yeah, I'm going to get to the merch store. Clayton the Great, nice to see you. Guys, we have like a lot going on and things. Hey, there's some Q&As would be cool. Yeah, like if you have questions, you can always ask me, Mr. Wonderful. You can always ask me. But yeah, like we're going to get after it. We have a lot of things to do. The eclipse was, I'm going to say the eclipse was very anticlimactic yesterday. I'm going to throw that out there.
$4.99 from Doug Hype TV. Sometimes I have cake, shortcake, Heart, sparkles. Emma says she likes strawberry shortcakes.
Yes, she does. Emma does. But yeah, I don't know. I thought whatchamacallit, that was very anticlimactic. The eclipse. I'm gonna say it for sure. And I don't really get the eclipse. I mean, I know what it is, obviously, but like I feel like it's been darker like where I live when it rains out than it was during the eclipse. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Andrew F, hello. He said, you're busy at work, but you're planting trees in my area. That's so freaking funny. Hi, Andrew. Are we at the moon yet? We're close. Don't worry. Any day now. Any day now. I'm ready for the pop-off. I think it's going to happen soon. The eclipse was absolutely amazing in Texas. Was it really? Was it really? So at least you got a cool view or something. But yeah, it was nothing here. It was like kind of lame. But at the end of the day, like what's not lame is Bitcoin and crypto because we love cryptocurrency. We love cryptocurrency. But yeah, I'm getting after it. I'm so excited for life. I'm excited for Bitcoin. I'm excited for crypto. I think this is going to be a big week. I feel zesty things happening. I'm ready for zesty things to happen. Bitcoin has been consolidating around 69K. So I'm very excited to see what happens with Bitcoin if she's going to take a dip. Are we going to the moon? We'll see. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate every single one of you. We're going to get after it. I have a few things to do today, so I have to go get after that. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single one of you. If you guys see a short by me or any video on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, a tweet on the Tweeter, please make sure you guys smash the like, you comment on it, push the algorithm so that way we could spread all that love and zest to every single person on the gosh darn interwebs in the world. So thank you guys so much. If you haven't yet, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on. I will see you guys tomorrow at 9:45 a.m. as always, Monday through Friday for the Daily Zest. See you guys later. Have an amazing day. Happy Taco freaking Tuesday. After the stream ends and the live chat ends, make sure you comment what taco you're going to have today. Have a great day. Bye. Stay zesty, guys. Peace.